Hello everybody, Lila's Gigi here. Wanted to show you this beautiful bracelet that Artisan Loom made for me. If you're not following her, give her a follow for me. This is my superstition design that she created, and she just did a fantastic job. Beautiful job on this. And I added a clasp to it. Oh, this is my wolf with my breast cancer ribbon. I have a sister who was a survivor, thank God. So, yeah, great. Anyway, that's so beautiful. I thank you so much, Trish, for sending that to me. I absolutely love it. So, in the meantime, let's get back to business here. I'm going to show you how to create a bracelet that Love and Looms made for me. It's called Sandis bracelet, my namesake. Just wanted to show you her account. It's gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, it didn't come up, did it? Let's try this one. Beautiful designs on her account. She does a lot of hook only, and they are just absolutely fantastic. So if you are not following Love and Looms, please give her a follow for me. She's an awesome, awesome lady. Very good friend. Let's put that aside. Excuse me. This is the bracelet that we will be working on. Again, it's called Sandy's bracelet. She named it after me, probably because you can add large beads to the center of these. I know it may not look it, but it's actually a very sturdy little bracelet. It's not very wide, but of course when you put the beads on, it is wide. I'll show you one right now that I created. So pretty, and it's a lot wider, as you can see. And this has like little hearts in it, and you do lose the heart look when you add the beads, but I'm crazy about big beads, what can I say? But it's a lovely bracelet. I'll put it on this arm. It sits really nice, and again I have magnetic clasps if they want to cooperate. Sometimes they do. There we go. Very pretty bracelet. Okay, and I have a couple more to show you. I'll set that aside. Let's get started on this beauty. Use 3 colors. You can call them A, B, and C, or 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just going to call them 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to try to bring this up a little bit closer so that I can get the proper look here. So I'll make a cap band on your hook, just a figure 8. Going to add 4, actually it'll end up being 4 loops on this side. Going to pull your first band through all 2 loops, your cap band, going to pick up the cap band on the left hand side, and then we're going to close. That's 1. Okay. Grab another of your color 1, whatever color you choose, pull it through the 2 bands, pick up number 1, and close. Now, I gotta tell you, sometimes when I'm doing this, I actually am looking at the camera instead of what I'm doing, so I'll try to be more diligent with that. Going to grab another one, pull it through 1 and 2, and pick up 1, then close. This is what you'll have. 4 loops on this side. We're going to scoot down to the other side, make the other half of this 8 loop setup. First thing you want to do is pull the very first loop off of your hook so you can pick up the cap band and then replace. Grab another, pull it through 1 and 2, pick up 1, and close. And one more time. Pick up another of the same color, pull it through bands 1 and 2, pick up band 1, and close. You now have an 8-loop setup. There are 8 loops on your hook, just like this. Let's see that, okay? All right. You'll take your second color, in my case it's Pink Sweets, Baby Pink Sweets. Going to pull that through 1, 2, 3, and 4. Keeps getting out of focus for some reason. Going to pull it through all 4 loops, and we're going to pick up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodness. Came loose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your bands are not twisted. And then pick up 1 and then close. It will look like this. I'm going to slip everything down to the other side. Flip it. Grab another of your number 2 color. In my case, again, it's pink. Pull it through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and pick up 1, and then close. Okay, it will look like this, just like that. Very pretty. We're going to take another Pink Sweet, or your number 2 color, and we're going to put it between 3 and 4. So we're going to actually grab these. So we're going to pull a band through 1, 2, 3, and 4. And sometimes they come undone, get out of order, and that's okay. You can redo that once they're finished. Pull that through. We're going to pick up 2 and 1, and then close. We want to move the band that we just added right into place, so it will swap these 2 outer bands, like so. Okay, so it will look like this, just like that. Ready. So you're going to take your third color. In my case, it's metallic silver. Going to pull it through 1, 2, and 3, and then reclaim 1. So 1, 2, 3, and pick up 1, and then close, just like so. And flip to the other side. Grab another of your third color, pulling it through bands 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why that keeps getting out of focus, but it does. Pull it through 1, 2, and 3, and reclaim 1, and then close, like so. Okay. Now we're going to pull a band through 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then swap 1 and 2. Go back to our first color. In my case, it's the black cylindric. Pull it through the first 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we will pick up 1 and close. And then we will swap these 2. And it will look like this, if you've done this correctly. Okay. Grab another of your number 1 color. In my case, it's the black cylindric. We're going to pull it through 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to pick up 2 and 3. And it keeps getting out of focus, so sorry, I keep fiddling with it. So, we've pulled it through the 4 bands. We're going to pick up 3 and 2 and close. Oop, almost missed that one, babe. Almost missed that one. Okay, so once you have this on, sometimes I just give them a little tug on the side here so that they still have their shape. Excuse me. Once this is the end of this sequence, so this is the first one, and now we will go back with an 8-loop setup. Okay. Again, we're picking up the black, in my case, pulling it through 1 and 2, like so, picking up 1 and closing. Grab another one. So you want to go back to the 4-loop setup, so you'll add 2 to this side. Pull it through 1 and 2, like so. Pick up 1 and close. We have 4 loops on that side. We're now going to scoot down to the other side and add 2 more bands. Take your band, pull it through 1 and 2, pick up 1 and close. One more, pull it through 1 and 2, pick up 1 and close, and you are back to the beginning with 4 loops on each side. We'll go through this again. You can always pause me if I'm going too fast, rewind, or fast forward if I'm going too slow. And you'll be hearing noises. I have 4 dogs, and actually there are 5 here right now, and a bird. So if you hear any strange noises, it's probably my animals. Okay, so we're going to take your second color, pull it through 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pick up 1 and close. It will look like this. I'm going to scoot down to the other end. I love the double-sided hooks. I have done it where I've had to pinch off sides, and I have lost bracelets left and right that way. I'll pick up another one, pull it through 1, 2, 3, and 4, pick up 1 and close. We're going to, oh, that got a little out of order there. There we go. So it would look like this. Okay. Going to take another pink sweets, or your number 2 color, and we're going to put it underneath these 2 center bands right here. So we will pull it through 4. Once I can get it on there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Picking up 1 and 2, like so. Reattaching, and then well, I don't know what you want to call it, but we're going to move it to the center, move these over. There we go. So it will look like this. Very pretty. Okay. You take your third color, pull it through 1, 2, and 3, and then reclaim 1, pick up 1, and then reattach. So we'll take that color, pull it through 1, 2, and 3, like so, pick up 1, and close. Move this down to the other end, flip it, pick up your same color, pulling it through 1, 2, and 3, and picking up 1 and then closing. 1, 2, 3, like so, pick up 1 and close. And this is what you will have. Like that. Excuse me. Take your number 1 color, pull it through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. We're actually going to pull it under all 4 of these center loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to pick up number 1 and close, and then swap 1 and 2 so that it looks like this. Excuse me. We're going to take another of your number 1 color. We're going to pull it through 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to pick up the 2 center bands, which are 2 and 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Picking up number 3 and picking up number 2 and closing. There. So, this is what this looks like. We are, this band sometimes gets caught under here, so you just want to reach in and give it a little tug on the sides. Okay? And we'll do this one more time. Excuse me, and then I will attempt to show you how to add goodness, how to add a bead to the center of this. So we are going to grab another one. We have to go back to our 8-loop setup. Take your band, pull it through 1 and 2. Reclaim 1. And on this particular one, sometimes that first one is hard to get. And close. Goodness, I had sinus problems today, and now my throat's a little scratchy. Grab another band, pull it through 1 and 2. Pick up 1. You can see that. It's dark. I don't like always working with dark bands. We have 4 on this side, right here. And these 2 act as our cap band. So we're going to go down to the other side. Going to add 2 more, which will give us an 8-loop setup. Pull it through 1 and 2. Pick up 1. Close. Grab 1 more band, pull it through 1 and 2, pick up 1, and close. So we're back to our 8-loop setup, 4 on each side. 8 loops, trust me. Okay, so I'm going to show you here how to actually add your band. First thing we want to do is we want to add 2 to each, 1 to each side. We'll pull it through 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pick up 1 right here. and close. We'll scoot down to the other side. Pick up 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm sorry, not pick it up, but pull the band under 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then pick up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pick up 1, and then close. Now this is where we're going to add our bead. So let me sit this down here for a second. I've seen Chidoro do this, and she actually uses another hook and splits it, and I find that that's the easiest to do. So you want to pick up a band of the same color as those two. Can't see them very well, so I'll be using the Pink Sweets. That is not going to fit through there, so depending upon how big the hole is, sometimes you can get the band to slip all the way through, but I'm going to go ahead and use, oh, you can't really see it very well, can you? This little threader. Okay. And it works out quite well. This is the plastic that you find on the strings of beads. That's where I get this from. I don't have to buy any. Can make my own. So you slip one end of that through just like that. So it's nice and tight. You'll grab your bead, put it through the hole, bring it down. Sometimes if these are very tight, you'll need to pull and then get this on. But this one actually is not very tight at all, so it will work just like this. And I know it's an odd colored bead, but trust me, it does look kind of pink and sparkly, but you can't really tell in the camera. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to grab my other hook. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this hook underneath 1, 2, and 3 on one side, like this. Okay, and then I'm going to hold it and actually pull it off the hook so it's split like this. Okay, and you can probably do this with just about anything. If I had a regular crochet hook or even the loom hook, I could do that. So we're going to take this, we're going to put one side on here and the other side on here. Okay, just like that. It gets a little fidgety sometimes, so you just need to be a little careful and just, you know, watch what you're doing. We're going to pull this underneath this band here, like so. Okay. Then we are going to flip it around, and we're going to pull this band right here underneath this band, like so. Now once you've done that, you want to hold your bead and then give it a tug, because we're going to go back in and pick up these 3 right here, and I hold them and then pull them off of the other hook. It's just like that. And then sometimes they get out of order, so you want to adjust them. Okay? Like that. Now, we are now going to take our second color, and we're going to pull it through 1, 2, and 3 and pick up 1. So 1, 2, 3, and pick up 1 and then close. We'll scoot down to the other side. I twirl it because sometimes they stick kind of bad. Okay. Take another of our third color. My case, it is metallic silver. Going to pull it through 1, 2, and 3 and pick up 1. So 1, 2, 3, and pick up 1 and then close. and you will have this. Okay. Oh goodness, sitting here, my back actually starts to bother me. All right, so now we're going to go back to our third color. We're going to pull it through these 4. So we end up pulling it, it's actually going to end up underneath these 4, so we're going to pull it through all 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, whoops, there we go. 5. We're going to pick up 1, which in my case is the silver one over here, and then we are going to close it. Let's get out of order a little bit. So there we go. And this is what that should look like. Okay. I'm going to take another black band and pull it through all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to pick up 2 and 3. So pulling it through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and picking up 3 and 2 and close. Then you are back to your adding your 8 loop setup. So this is actually the end of that sequence. When you're done, you just pull a band through all 3 of these and you're done. You can rewind if you want to see how I added this bead again. You can rewind if you want to see how I did these. So I'm going to set that right here, and then I'm going to show you the other bracelets. This is the one that I made with no beads. This is the blue one that I made. My little clasp on it. I love the large beads. This is my purple one that I made. Love it. Very pretty. And this is the last one that I made using a center bead. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to add a center bead. I'm just going to show you the center bead and then how to add one of the segments like this, or one of these. I may even just use the same color as this. Okay, so those are my bracelets. Only problem with magnetic clasps is that they clasp to the wrong ones. So these are the 4 bracelets that I've made. It's called Sandis bracelet by Love and Looms. I hope you enjoyed those bracelets. I really love making them. So I'm going to slip these to the side and then talk to you just real quickly about other beads. So I have these large beads. Some of them have large holes and some of them don't. Well, I guess I lied. None of these actually have large holes. But we're going to take this one, because it's nice and big. And I can't tell, it looks blue in the video, but it looks black to the naked eye. I'll show you how to start this. And you can do this with any bracelet that is a hook only. I'm sure there are other tutorials out there, but like I said, I like to use them a lot, so that's why I'm including it in this tutorial. So what you want to do is take your threader, okay, and I'm not going to use the black. I'm actually going to start out with the gray. Because this hole is not huge, I want to use something that's a little thin, so I'm going to put them both on my threader, like so. Now, if you find that the hole in this is too big, what you may want to do is use the clear Rainbow Loom bands, because they're very stretchy. These aren't super stretchy, but they are, I mean, they stretch like twice that much. Super stretchy, and they make it a lot easier to go through a band like that. And I'm using 2 because I need a cap band. So the two that well, I'll show you. So I put that through the hole, both of them, and bring them out the other end. Okay, and then I grab them, try to make them even, but you cannot always do that. And I give them a nice tug, and then holding on to this other end, of course, and then I'm able to slip it right on to here. So now what I have, essentially, I'm going to leave this on here because I'm going to leave this end on with this because I don't want it to come out as I'm using it. Okay, so essentially this ends up being a cap band. So let me grab my other hook and I will show you. So you put both of them on here, and because I have to do an 8-loop setup, see if I tug on this, it's going to pull this off, and that's why I've left this tail on here. And actually, let's do this because this is a little more secure. I love using these. I'm telling you right now that C-clips and I do not get along. You will hear me say that over and over and over. So I'm going to pull that off and actually use this to secure this on this end. You can use a paper clip, you can use a bobby pin, you can use a safety pin. You don't have to have these. I just don't want these bands pulling through as I'm working on this. Alright, so let's go back through here and pretend that this is your cap band. You have two pieces, just like you would your cap band. Oh goodness, my battery's getting low. I better get this finished up, huh? Alright, so we'll go ahead and make your 8-loop setup, and I'm only going to just do one side. You can rewind if you need to. We're going to pull it, I'm going to give it a nice tug. We're going to pull it through both of them. Okay, we're going to pick up this end as if it were your cap band. Well, if I can get it through there, there we go. And then reattach. Okay, then we're going to grab another one. And like I said, you can do this with just about any design that you want. I'm going to pull this through, pick up one, and close. I'm going to do that one more time. Pick up one, pull it through the two bands, and close. I'm sorry, pick up one, and then close. So now you have 4 bands on that side. I'm going to slip it down and grab another band. Oops, before we do that, I have to remember to pull this off the end and grab this other piece, which is essentially the second half of your cap band, and then reattach. Okay? Grab another band, pull it through 1 and 2, 1 and 2, I can get that through there. Pick up one and close. Just like so. I'm going to grab another band, pull it through 1 and 2, pick up one, and close. And there is your 8-loop setup. 4 on one side and 4 on the other. Okay. Now if you'll take a look, you can see that this got pulled pretty tight. So if I give it a tug, it comes back out to where I can use them. Okay. So I will just do one side here, and I guess I'll just use the black. Pick up a band, pull it through 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then pick up one and close. Slip down to the other side, like so. Pick up another band, pull it through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then pick up one and then close. goodness, I'm going to have bands all over my floor. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up 1 and close. There we go. Take another black band. Going to pull it through these 2 center bands. Now if you were putting a bead on this, this is where you would add the bead to this and then split them like I showed you earlier. So we're going to pull it through 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up 1 and 2 and close. And then we want to swap these 2 over the band we just added. And if they get out of place, you just put them back into place. So it looks like this. Okay? Yeah, I guess I'll use the pink one on this. I'm going to pick up a band, pull it through 1 and 2, pick up 1, pull it through 1, 2, and 3, pick up 1, and close. Slip down to the other end. Take another band, pull it through 1, 2, and 3, and then pick up 1. 1, 2, 3, pick up 1, and then close. Okay. Going to take silver, since I use that at the bottom. Going to pull it through 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, essentially grabbing these right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pick up 1 and close. Swap these over so it looks like this. Grab another gray band, going to pull it through 1, 2, 3, 4. On the way back you're going to pick up 3 and 2 and then close. So 1, 2, 3, 4, pick up 3, pick up 2, and close. Now you're back to where you can add your 8-loop setup. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And you would flip it around. Let's see, I have another hook somewhere. Oops, somewhere. Yes, no? Okay, well maybe not. What I'll just do then is take a band. I'm just going to do a slip knot here. I'm going to just pull a band through all 4 of these and then just do a slip knot just so I don't lose it. And then what you would do would be to flip it around, give it a tug. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Give it a tug, put your hook through these 2 bands, which are essentially now become your cap band, and start all over. Start with your 8-loop setup. So just like this is your cap band. Okay, I will go ahead and do the 8-loop setup. Hopefully my camera will not die. Pull it through 1 and 2. Pick up the left side of that cap band. Close. Grab another one. Pull it through 1 and 2. Pick up 1. Goodness. There we go. Whoop. Oh. Come on. Pick up 1. There we go. And close. And do it one more time. Take a band, pull it through 1 and 2. Pick up 1 and close. So we have 4 loops on that side. Put it to the other side. So I apologize about that. My Evidently, I was talking too long because the iMovie said that I had reached the end of my time. So I'll finish up this side real quick and then I will let you go. So I have to, well, I'm going to put this back on here and then actually give this another tug so that I can grab that right there. So I'm going to take this end off, going to pick up the other end of that essential cap band and close. Okay, going to grab another band, pull it through 1 and 2, like so, pick up 1 and close. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need one more. So we will pick up 1 and 2, grab number 1, and close. So that is your 8 loop setup, 4 on one side and 4 on the other. And then, as you can see, you can just continue with your bracelet on the other side. It's as easy as that. So, that will be the end of this one. If you liked this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. And I will unhook these and lay them out for you. So, so many different color possibilities. So many. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Again, if you did, give it a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram, Lila's Gigi, and I will see you at the next tutorial. Thank you so very much for watching.